What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. I've been away for quite some time. I know. Don't get on me too bad, but so many things have happened over the last year, some change. I am still running my photo booth business, but as you guys know, the world is changing, so many things going on. So I wanted to hop on real quick and say, for one, I think the channel is going to take a new direction. I kind of had a revelation yesterday, or I guess really this morning. I'm actually furloughed. This is my first day of the furlough. I work for the federal government, obviously, and so for the most part, I'm working without pay, but then just taking some furlough days here and there, just kind of working to make sure things are still flowing. A lot of people in my agency are still working, so I'm working to just make sure things flow, and then taking some days here and there, switching off with some other staff in my office. So with that said, like I said, I had a revelation this morning that well, first things first, I logged into my account. I watched a YouTuber, a content creator that I frequently watch, and something hit me like, I wonder how my photo booth channel is doing. So I logged into my account. I saw that I hit 1,000 subscribers, which hats off to that, right? That was my first goal when I started this channel a few years ago. I was pumping out videos kind of consistently for a while and then kind of slacked off. And so I know with anything with content creation, if you aren't consistent with it, your channel won't grow. And so I never did get monetized. I'm still not monetized. But like I said, I'm watching this video and it led me to want to check in on my channel. I saw I hit 1,000 subscribers, and then I was like, how could I continue with this channel and maybe make it a little bit more broad to where I'm able to speak to a larger audience. That was really my heart from the beginning, to talk to all entrepreneurs, but a little bit more specifically those who are building a photo booth business. So yeah, I just decided, let me hop on here. For one, check in on everybody. For two, vlog my first day of the furlough because I know the government shutdown was started, I think, last Wednesday, but I've been working since then, and today is my first day that I actually got some time off to do some things that I needed to do. And then also talk to you guys about kind of the new direction that I want to take this channel, which is talking about lifestyle, talking about travel, and talking about entrepreneurship. Just because that's kind of my life. I love traveling. I do that often. I have a very small little teeny channel that I kind of just record videos and make for me and my mom when we do our travels. And then I also want to talk just to the entrepreneur at large, because photo boothing is just kind of one of my income. So yeah, I want to talk to all entrepreneurs, be it investors as well, those who are into rental properties. I dabble in that a little bit. Those who are into investing, I'm trying to learn how to trade, and do have a small stock portfolio. So yeah, all that to say, I want to take a different direction with the channel. I hope you will continue to go with me on this journey, and I hope to see you down in the comments. Again, I always say this: if you have questions, comments, concerns, topics that you want us to cover, I'm more than happy to learn about it from you guys, and chat about it. I'm a newbie when it comes to like stocks and investing, but I'm wanting to learn, and I've had a rental property for about 5 years now, and so I wouldn't say I'm a newbie, but I would say I'm still kind of learning a little bit of the ropes, and been doing the photo booth journey since about, sorry, my phone's going off, since about 2022. So 2021, I think. So yeah, I got my hands in a little bit of everything here. But in this day and age, as I sit home on my first day of furlough, I realize that you absolutely, positively always have to have multiple streams of income, because you just never know when a furlough will hit. And I must say that, as painful as it is to be working without pay and then on furlough without pay, obviously, I just try to make the best of it, right? I try to use this time to my advantage. I was super productive today. Did some cooking and meal prepping for the week. Got out with the photo booth and tested some new setups with my cameras. Went to the P.O. box, cleaned up around the house. I mean, you name it, I did it. And so I would encourage you, if you also are dealing with the furlough or firing. I know a lot of people lost their jobs over the last 2025 over this year. Whatever situation you might find yourself in, First things first, I would say, is setting a schedule with certain goals for your day, right? Every day at work, typically you go in, at least I do, in my mind I have a certain set of things that I have to achieve or I plan to achieve based on things that my boss might have told me, things that my team might have told me about, whatever it is. I kind of go into my day with already a plan of set things that I want to do. So same thing that I'm recommending for your furlough days, right? Go into your day with a certain set of things that you're going to check off your list so that at the end of the day, you still feel like you achieved something, you still met some goals, you're still feeling motivated, right? The key is to not be sad, not to be depressed, not spend your whole day in the bed, not to start setting up some habits that you won't be able to, maintain and continue when we go back to work. So I would say set your schedule, make a plan for your day, and make sure you go through and get those things done. The second thing, circle back on maybe some of your business ideas that maybe you might have let languish, maybe you didn't act on them, maybe you did, and you're still trying to find your footing with the new business. Whatever it is, figure out another source of income. I'm a firm believer in multiple sources, not one sources, not two sources, multiple, okay? And so I'm always trying to learn something new, grow in another area. So like I told you guys earlier, I'm going to be learning hopefully in the near future to do some trading. And so yeah, I'm just always trying to add to my toolbox. I recently completed a certification to be a Six Sigma yellow belt. So yeah, taking classes on Udemy, whatever it is I can do in my free time to always learn and grow and add to my craft, be it as a program manager at my full-time job or as an entrepreneur after work. I'm just always trying to do that. So I would recommend, whether it's taking a class, learning a new business, just something that can maximize your time and effort while you're away, right? Because at the end of the day, you could still have other streams of income helping to pay your bills right now while you're furloughed or fired, what have you, and that just relieves so much stress and anxiety when you have those things already set in place. So if you don't have one now already in place, that's okay. You can start now, and then the next time this happens, because we go through this whole rigmarole every year it seems, you'll already be 10 steps ahead, right? So in the meantime, do something that helps your bottom line. And then the last thing I would say, whatever you do for stress management, I've been encouraging even folks on my job is just like, they're frantic, coming to me with a new question, a new rumor, and I'm always like, if you sit there and watch the news all day, you're gonna be stressed out. Turn the news off. I stopped watching it a long time ago. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and I must say he has definitely helped me keep my mind and keep my peace with all the things that are going on in this world. So whatever you do to manage stress, I highly recommend you do it. Pray, work out for sure. Still try to eat healthy. Be active. You don't have to be the person who slams weights around for an hour every day. But if you're going out taking a walk, you'd be surprised how much your mental health benefits from you just going out, walking in the sun, letting it hit your face. Definitely puts you in a better headspace. So I would recommend just doing something that keeps your body active, moves you around, burns some calories, burns some energy, and it just kind of that dose of is it serotonin, I think, that you get after you work out. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. But yeah, nothing beats that feeling. So highly encourage kind of those three things, and those are three things that I'm gonna keep doing. I was doing them before, but I'm definitely focused in on doing those things now that we're furloughed. Whatever situation you might find yourself in, I would just say keep going, keep moving, keep finding a way to put another step, one foot in front of the other. With that, I want to stop talking because I've been talking for a little bit here, but yeah, like I said, I just wanted to hop on, let you guys know I'm okay, things are going well in life. But yeah, I do want to take a different approach with this channel, and you will see more videos consistently, because I think I kind of got to a point where I was like, all right, what do I want to talk about more with the photo booth, right? Like, I could keep putting out these videos, but they would get a little bit narrower and narrower and even smaller and smaller audience. So yeah, taking a broader approach would just allow me to touch more people, add more value to people, and you guys also bringing value to me and sharing your thoughts and ideas and ways in which you're continuing with your different streams of income. So with that said, I'm going to stop talking, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Should be next week.